Hello, Combo Breaker Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with your saddened Ankylo, me, BlueAnkylo. So last time we only got a bronze. At least we succeeded technically on the mission, but we definitely didn't get a gold, and it broke our record of straight golds. Now, I've looked back at the videos, and I still don't really know how I could have properly gotten a gold on it. I just think this mission is, basically bugged. Like, I don't think it really works the way it's supposed to. So, whatever, we're going to leave it behind. I'm not going to dwell on it. And we're going to go to the future. It's time to go back. Back to the future. So yeah, we'll start with the cedar, and we'll see how this works. I cannot remember these missions at all anymore, so wish me luck. Of course it crashes instantly. Alright, sorry about that crash again. I thought I had it fixed. I changed some settings and stuff, but for whatever reason, those videos aren't working anymore. I must have done something. Anyway, all that seems to have happened is the world has had some global warming and everything's flooded. So we're in Greenland. The only place that's not flooded, apparently. Greenland is still mostly rock and mud. However, Glyndon Love Laboratories Limited has hired you to provide the scheduling know-how to get Greenland green. Glyndon Love Laboratories Limited has invented a bioaccelerant. The accelerant, combined with seeds from plants that are tolerant to the new climate of Greenland, will germinate at a rapid pace. The rapid germination, science talk, can cause damage to your locomotive. Each station extends the length of time that the gunk can buildup can be prevented. Each station can only decontaminate your locomotives once, so choose wisely. Sounds like we've got a puzzle map. You've been given enough labor and materials to place additional 250 sections of track wherever you want. Once the additional track is there, no track will be provided. Alright, so this is a little different. I do not remember this map at all, so this is just sort of like a puzzly thing, it looks like. We have a limited time, 42 hours, so almost 2 days, to get as much mileage as we can. Now it says square miles. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe there's like a radius around the track. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what we're doing. Okay, here we go. There's only one cargo time. It's always loaded. Yeah, whatever. You can't change your locomotive. You only have a little bit to build up. It will slow down between stations. The gunk will improve your hill climbing ability a little. Okay. So, this is a strange map, I gotta say. This is not what I was expecting when I loaded this up today. I guess the goal is to get your train to go, through the whole, to follow all the track, basically, as much as you can. I have 250 miles of track that I can personally lay down. I assume for free, because there's no money this time. Yeah, so I can basically just put it wherever I want. I start with one train here in Fiskenase, whatever. And I guess we're going to just send it. It's going to go to Avingat right on its own. And then to Neria. So I don't really have any choices till it gets here, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it start with that route. And I want to keep an eye on, like, what the heck is going on here? Alright, so we're spreading green goo to the sides of the track. I guess that's... Oh yeah, and it's giving trees and the house turned blue. It's great stuff. So the ones right by the ocean might be a little bit less efficient. Because it... Oh no, that's the station. It can only be used once. That's how you remember. Okay. But yeah, you want to make sure the track is spreading as... Like, wherever the track is spreading as much green as you can. If I lay down new track, basically, I want to make sure it's somewhere that hasn't already been seeded, basically. Okay, so I guess you got an idea of what that's going to do. So how much square mileage is that, just for interest? You have seeded 1,000 square miles, so approximately 10% of a bronze. Okay, so this might not be too hard. I'm thinking right off the bat, we just sort of plan out a bit of a route. We're going to go to Neria, obviously. And then I'm kind of thinking just come along the outside first, maybe? Maybe not, though, because there's a lot of these long... Actually, I guess I need to connect that up. Well, I don't need to. But the trains will definitely start going slow. Okay, so, like, this is like a dead end here. So you either want to, like, finish there or maybe connect it up to somewhere else. Is this also a dead end? Yeah. So I could get to here and then have a dead end. I wonder if I could connect Nyuk up to Ninak. That way I could send my train along here and then up that way. And then I could start doing these really long routes. Is there even a stop here? Can I build? No, I can't even build stations. So just because there's a town that's not connected, I can't actually connect it up. Yeah, but it seems like there's a lot of... there's not a lot of stops up this way. In fact, there's not a lot of stations in general. So you probably really want to... save these stops where you degunk your train for as long as you can, by the looks of things. So maybe what's smarter is to go north here at Neria. Go all the way up here. Still a dead end, though. That's really dumb. I guess I'd have to connect this up. Okay, so what I could do is... We can do all this stuff here. I don't know if these loops are very efficient. But we could go all the way to Glacier Station. And if I go that way, then I can turn around and continue this loop and maybe connect up. Alright, let's see how much that would cost us to connect that. Not too hard to do, really. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna connect up like that. It says connected times 2 though. Like, is there some other way to get there that I don't know about? I don't see it. So let's do that. All right, so we're gonna go then from Neria to Glacier Station 1. That's a long route, and then we're gonna head this way. Oh man, this is complicated. Because most of this, there's no stops. I guess we could go like around this way and down. That's just a hill. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this. How hard would it be to connect these up? That's the wrong kind of direction I want. Actually, I'd rather do it like that, yeah. Okay, so then we can go to Glacier, come this way, maybe... I still want to waste my stops. There's not a whole lot of these stops. Well, anyway, let's just get this started. I know we could set up a lot of these ahead of time, but I want to get the game moving. So we're gonna add, if I can even select it. There we go. All the way to Glacier, and I guess it's. I was like, well, I want to make sure it uses 8. Probably it's just gonna use 8 no matter what. Alright, go. Alright, there we go. We're off. We're making trees. I just want to watch my train, actually. Follow. There we go. Spreading the green to Greenland. We're making Greenland green. That's pretty good. In case you guys didn't know, yeah, it was actually like a joke. I think it was like, if I remember my history, Greenland was basically naming it Greenland was a joke on the other Vikings that were settling at Iceland. It's like, yeah, come to Greenland. It's way better than Iceland because it's got greenery instead of ice. But it was actually a joke. Greenland's basically a giant glacier. Okay, so we're stopping to get some oil and some sand. It's kind of bad for our time, but it's also bad because it stops the movement, and we're probably really slow right now. I don't know. At least we've got oil. So we're going to go... I mean, I don't like the fact that I have to backtrack here, but hopefully it's alright. It is definitely getting slower, like we really need to hit that station. Come on, train. You can do it. There we go. Made it up that hill and into Glacier Station. Alright. So, now I'll just reset. I'll make sure it is in Glacier Station first, at least, so it doesn't like weirdly turn around without speeding up. And then I think I want it to go, because you can't, like, I can't say turn right here, turn left there. So I'm going to tell it to go to Research Station next. Research Station, Bravo. But then I'm not going to tell it to go to Alpha, because then it would just go, like, the shortest route there, I think. Which would be around this way, I think. So what I would want is Bravo to maybe Charlie, and then Charlie up, and I don't know. Maybe I should connect Charlie down. This is very confusing. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Oh well, let's just go Glacier to Bravo. Yeah, I don't know. This is the kind of map you'd have to do a couple times to really get a good feel for, like, where I should be laying my special tracks. So, I mean, let's just have a quick look. How's our 3,700? I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a bronze anyway. Getting the gold is probably the trick. It has to stop and get more oil. Waste my time. At least, maybe we should make sure we do the coastline so people try to move here. Yeah, it has to turn around, but it doesn't seem like those turns are very slow these days. Like, this train probably has pretty good acceleration, so like it stops and keeps moving easily. Okay, that's my little addition on the track there. Working good. Should turn that way. I wonder, like, if I got this far, for instance, and I didn't want to come to the station yet, could I designate a different stop? Like, if from here, if I switched it, instead of going to Bravo, if I said, no, actually I want you to go to Charlie, what would happen? Let's test this out. Alright, so does it still turn? It still ended up going this way. It's not going to stop, I don't think. Well, it's not going to, like, basically it's not going to debunk itself. So that's kind of dumb, then. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to control, like, the turns. I was kind of wondering if it would go like this way around, but no, it's gonna go right past the station anyway. And I figure I might as well stop here while we're on our way through, rather than come back here later on to get the debunking effect. All right, so it came in here. Next stop, I guess we'll go to Charlie. I wonder if I could. I must be able to connect these up. Yeah. And then we're going to go along the coast a little bit more. Feels like I kind of missed this little section, though. Can I then connect up to this way? It would be a nasty hill to go straight up there. Also, tunnels are probably bad because they're not spreading stuff like you want. Can you, Oh. So you can connect up here. Okay. That's what we'll do then. I still got a little bit of track. We'll go down this way. And then maybe refresh in Nanak. Kind of looking for stations here. Is that a stop? Yeah, that's Narsak stop. So I want to go to Quasanut first. And we'll kind of skip this little section here. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a try. We'll see how it works. So we want to go to Quasanuk, I think I said. Quasanuk. Alright, continue on. So that'll head somehow south here. I don't even know. I guess I could stop at Charlie on the way. I don't know. I think I'll save Charlie for later, maybe. I have no idea. Like, how would you even get the train to come here? Other than building more track to somewhere else. I don't really know. At least we did kind of the outside edge there. Yeah, this is a weird map, hey? Isn't this cool? It's fun. It's not like I have to stop at the station. It's just if I want to use the station to debunk later, then we're kind of backtracking over places we've already been. And it always stops at the sand and the oil and stuff. It must be like electric too. Future train. Oh, stop, I'm wasting time. So yeah, instead of doing a little bit of backtracking there, we're going to head this way. Basically, I want it to go to... I don't even care if it stops at these. It's kind of a waste. I want it to go to Nuke. And then from Nuke, we'll go to Ninak. And then from there, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I suppose... I could probably add a bit of track here if I have enough left. Like that. Do I have enough to connect it? Okay, I feel like those are probably important things to add connections to. Then we can go... Actually, you know, instead we'll go to Nuke. And that's what I said, right? Go to Nuke, and then we're not going to Ninak. What I wanted... I'll save Nuke for... or Ninak for coming back. So Nuke here, and then we're going to go all the way up to something up here. Is there... Oh, there's no stops up there. Alright, we'll go to... Like, how would you get it to take this route? I don't know. We'll go to Gildan Love, and then we'll use like the Ninak to rest up. Because we're going to run out of stations very quickly. If you know what I mean. That's what I'm worried about, is running out of stations. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Covering the coastline here at the very least. And that's what counts. A little bit of sort of glitchy jumping back and forth. There's probably too many particle effects for this game. It feels like what you really need is a nice long, smooth track where it can just keep its speed up, and you'll really get like the most bang for your buck, basically. But anyway, these long ones up here should be really good for overall area. This tunnel might have been a bad idea. I don't know. Like, it'll slow the train down a lot. I don't know how much time I'll have left over. When's the deadline? January 2nd at midnight. So we're still on the first day, aren't we? So it's only been 12 hours. I feel like we've had a good start then. Although we have used a lot of stops for debunking, but... Hopefully once it's up here, it'll speed up a little. Maybe what you're supposed to do is have your train, like, really sort of gunked up. And then when it does a hill like this, it kind of goes faster, maybe? That's kind of what the instructions were explaining. Top speed 200 miles an hour. I don't know how it slows down or speeds up. That's what I don't understand. I also don't know how I'm ever going to get it to use those other tracks. I wonder if can you delete track? I could. Okay. I got an idea then. We're going to go to Gildan Love, and then I'm going to delete some of this track that he just went on so that I don't take it on the way back. And then I'm going to go back to Ninak, debunk, and then come up a different way. Yeah, and then we're going to go like all the way. Okay, I got a good idea now. I got a super good idea. Alright, we're going to just break this. Boop. Oops, is he already in there? Yeah, he's already there. Okay. Few trains. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Remove stops. Now I want you to go to Ninak. And that should cause him to turn around and come down this middle route. And then after that, I will have it, after Ninak, I'll have it go around that way somehow. I don't even really know how. But that's what I want to do. Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, so far so good. It turned around like I wanted. We still have that stop, so that's probably what I'll aim at next, is we'll hit Ninak, and then we'll go the long route. Actually, there's kind of a dead end right here. Oh, well, we're going to have to leave that for now. I want to go like around there, down, somehow make its way over, I don't know. Okay, let's pause for a second here. Yeah, Ninak for debunking, because that's the first time it's going to get a debunk in a while. I want to make sure it goes the right direction when I give it the next route. Okay, so I think I get a feel for how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to connect up routes with your extra train, or with your extra track when you need to, and then destroy other stuff. Alright, so now I want it to go this way. So I think I'll actually tell it to go to Gildan Love first. Make sure it goes to Gildan Love. That should force it. I don't want to come back down this way and go try to get here. Like, I don't want to go south to get to research station. I want to go this way. So what we're going to do then is, as it's getting close, probably before this juncture, I'm going to switch its target. Yeah, once it's right about here, I'm going to pause it and tell it to go to research station Alpha. And I don't know how it's going to try to get there. But probably turn on one of these. This would be a real finicky thing to sort, to make sure it goes. I mean, okay, when I pause it, I'll try to look at it, try to plan that out. Tricky game. This is actually kind of fun. I kind of like this mission now, actually. All right, hold on. Before you get there, kill that. You're actually going to go to research station Alpha. Now, by default, it should take the shortest route. Probably, what I could do, I could probably have it go like windy through all of these. I bet you that's the way to do it. Because I only want to go through this top bit once. So I wanted to go straight and then that way. So we'll put one here. So it's going that way, and I want it to turn again. Again, this could be a horrible mistake. I'm just trying it out. And then turn. And then turn again. And that will bring it to here. It'll come around this way. Can't turn at a bridge. Turn around that way. Research station. Oh no, it's trying to get to research station Alpha. Actually, don't know how it's going to get there now. Maybe I messed that up. Do I have enough track to connect up like a turn here? Can't quite connect. Oops. So it's going to do all that windy business, assumedly. Because I deleted that track. So it's going to go... that was probably the mistake. Because I needed to be going south there. Maybe instead of coming down here, I should have had it go there and turn that way. 2, 3. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I just should have left that connected then. I have a little bit of spare track, so we'll reconnect that. Okay, hopefully that does what I think it's going to do. Should be interesting to see anyway. Alright, train. It's going at a good speed right now. Okay, so... did I do this right? Oh, I don't know if I did this right at all. Okay, it's doing the zigzag like I wanted. That's a good start. I like the looks of that. Looks like it's having a hard time at the corners. Oh, I sure hope I did this right. So it should go straight this time. I think I changed that, right? Right, maintenance first. That's definitely the way, though. That zigzaggy, I think that is the smart way to do it. In fact... it really would be better if it turned there and went around like that. But I just don't know how it'll... I'll ungunk it first, and then I'll try some more zigzags or something. Because we've covered a lot of this map already. Like, we're doing pretty good, I think. So I wanted to degunk next anyway, no matter what. It's probably really slowing down after all that, I gotta imagine. Alright, in you go. Bam. So, what's next? I mean, it feels like I've been around almost all the map, except for this sort of inner bit here. I've got lots of time. How am I doing on numbers? It's looking pretty good. 17,000. I need 23,000 left. Okay. So what I want to see is some of these roundabouts, but you can't turn at any of these. Maybe I should add a curve. Just trying to think the most efficient. What I'd really like it to do is like come around here. Well, that's kind of a waste, but I mean I don't have much track left. I only have 25 miles. But I'd like to see it kind of do the little loop-de-loop through that bit. It'd be really nice to connect up to that sort of ending bit. I might have enough time already without really stressing about this too much. Let's add a curve there. That's the last of our track, basically. So, from Research Station Alpha, we're going to send it, we're going to tell it to go to Bravo, and we're going to see what happens. This should go the way I'm expecting. It's going to turn, go down this route, and once it's like right in here, I'm going to give it a new destination and hopefully make it go that way if I can. I might have to destroy some tracks. Yeah, alright, so we start here. This is where I want it to be. Let's make sure I don't mess the timing up here. I think I'm just going to make this one extra long video. So, if you were expecting this to be done in 30 minutes, my apologies. Okay, so we turn. Now, I didn't do this stretch either, but I think it's okay. I want it past. Alright, now, the main goal here is I don't want it to come in. Basically, I don't want it to go there at all anymore. I want it to go this way. So I'm going to have to destroy bits of track to get it to go where I want. Well, okay, I could make it go all the way through this. I don't know. I mean, I could tell it to go to Gildenlove, and it will take basically that route, right? Now, the track's already been used, or the station's already been used, so it won't actually speed the train up. I think it's more important to get these bits first. How could I do that? I want it to go... If I tell it to go to Gildenlove, but I destroy some track here, will it just automatically come to this joint? And if I destroy some track there, it'll continue this way, and then go up and around? Although I did sort of zigzag. I already wrecked it. Can I rebuild that little bit? Can I rebuild this little bit? Oh, I'm like one little tick short, so it'll have to go all the way around. I'll change it. So once it gets to there, I'll change it to a different destination. Alright, that's the plan. So we gotta destroy this little bit. I probably wasted too much track early on. I should have just been working on making little cuts and then fixing them later on. Yeah, that's probably how I should have done it. Okay, so train, you're going to Gildenlove and hope... Oh! Don't forget, I can tell it to go to these little I forgot about that, actually. I can tell it to go to specific... Okay, that changes things, too. I forgot. I can force it to go to this maintenance station here. That one. Yeah, I forgot about those, two. Okay, let's see if it figures out the route I want it to go. This way? This way? No, bad train. It's trying to turn around and go... Bad train. It's trying to go this way, I think. Or maybe through this route. Drat. Okay, try again. You're not allowed to go that way or this way, I guess. Okay, now we're going... No, you're not allowed to go that way. Bad train. Now it's trying to go up through this way and down. This train is not cooperating. Okay, now you're going to go this way, right? Good. The windy routes are tough because it's long. So if there's any other possible way to get there, they'll try something else, I think. I don't know if I'm going to be getting a gold on this one. I'm just trying stuff out now. So this should take me to here. Yeah, so there's a couple tricks. Destroying single tracks to force turns, connecting up short tracks. Making giantly long rail is probably a big mistake, to be honest. Alright, so it made it that far. That's good. That looks really nice, actually. So where else can we go? I don't have any more track to lay down, unfortunately. I could do this little bit. How close are we, anyway? Oh, I'm so close. I need 2,000 more square miles. 23,000 altogether, so almost 3,000. It would be really nice to connect that up, but I don't know how I could force it to do that. I have no idea how you could force it to go down to a dead end, honestly. Like, I have a feeling the dead ends maybe are good spots. Like, if you connected it up to there, then you could kind of force it to take that route to Gildenlove by destroying some track up here, for instance. And unfortunately I destroyed that track, so I'm not going that way. I could try to use this little bit here by going to this station. I mean, I've still got 14 hours. I actually got more time than I was expecting. We're going to want to head down to this last little section down here, and hopefully that's enough. I just want to make sure I hit... Could do this little bit here too if I did it right. Actually, that might be a good spot. From where we are now, if I told you to go to Research Station Alpha, let's see how that would work out. I'm kind of... It's getting a little bit confusing where I've made cuts in the track and stuff now, so I'm not 100% sure how it'll go. Can you even get there is the question. And if you can, what route will you take? So he turns around. It would be nice if he turned there, but he didn't. It'd be nice if he went up that route too to connect that little bit. That might be how he's going, actually. Yeah, good. Okay, so that's a little bit more there. Turn there, and then I need to try to convince it to go not actually to Service Station Bravo. So we're going to delete that. Now, I guess, did I actually break? Yeah, I broke that track, so it'll want to go down. That's the way to get to Quasinit, actually, yeah. We're going to go Quasinit. Hopefully it comes this way, and then I can go to Neria, and that will hopefully finish the map. Hopefully. Unless it tries something weird and turns around here or something. It thought about it. Good, maybe this will be enough. I think I've got 12 hours, so I'm pretty sure I'll have enough time to get here. Although, I mean, the train's going to be pretty sludgy by now. Did I ever use the Research Station Charlie? I don't know if I actually stopped there yet. What I'll do is pause, we'll let it try in case I've skipped. I can't remember each one that I actually stopped at yet. That way it'll ungunk up for a little bit more speed, possibly. What the heck are you doing? Hopefully I haven't destroyed too much track here. So you go there and you come back down. Okay, so you use that little turn I made. That's fine. If that saves you some time, then that's okay. Does it stop? The train is really, like, bugging out on me. It's weird. It's out of sand. That's kind of a pain, but it's filling up here. Okay. Hopefully we've got enough time left for it to finish what I was trying to get to finish. I need still 2,000 miles. I don't know if I'm going to get a gold. I have a feeling to get a gold, I needed to use this little bit at the end here. And I think the way to do that would have been to connect the track up to there and then force it to go around. Yeah, I kind of started it out not understanding how to do the map properly. When I added those long... Like, this one was... Well, I mean... Nuke was an ending. Maybe you're supposed to save Nuke for the very end. Like, you're supposed to come up here, do all this stuff, and then come back down and finish it at Nuke or something. But we'll see how much I've got once I get to Neria here. And maybe see if there's anywhere else. I've still got a fair bit of time left. I'm out of track, which is, you know, putting that little break there. Like, probably what you should do is you only should put brakes on a section that you've already traveled down, basically. I think that would be smarter in hindsight. All right, so I almost have 12 hours or 6 hours left, 7 hours left. I'm still quite a ways short though from the gold, actually. The gold requires like almost every bit of track to be traveled, I think. And again, like, how would you get it to go to this dead end? You'd probably have to add a little bit of track to connect that up and then break this so it goes around it or something. Yeah, and I broke... See, yeah, this was a mistake. Breaking that track, although it made them turn when I wanted, this one means I can't actually use that bit, so... Yeah, I made some mistakes, and I don't think there's any way I could get a little bit more up there, maybe. But that's kind of it. Unless there's a way to get it... I don't even know if there's enough time to get it to Guild and Love. Let's send it there, and I don't think it'll work, though. And go. It'll travel to Guild and Love by whatever it figures is the shortest track. But I'm not convinced there's enough time, necessarily. Stops to get oil, of course. Saves the game. We got 12 hours left. We do the little loop-de-loop. I mean, we might get this little bridge up here that I never finished. So that's a little bit extra right here. Still, I don't think that's going to be enough. It's also probably getting gunky, too. Alright. Head on over, and then I'm going to try one... I don't know what I'm going to do, but let's see. Maybe if there's nowhere, maybe it will only turn around at the very end. Like if I actually stop it from making this turn. So now it can't, it could still turn around though. I don't want it to have any ability to turn around. I wonder if I can, is that smoothed out? I think that's smoothed out. So now maybe the train, which is right here, will have to go to the end before it can turn around. It can still try to go to Gildenlove, I don't care. As long as it can't just turn around in the middle of nowhere. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there's no route there because I destroyed everything else. Okay, well I want it to go somewhere that it can get eventually. Let's see if this works. This is my last ditch effort. And it just turns around in the middle of the road. See, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want it to just be able to turn around like that. It also has no more stuff. Really? Where'd all your stuff go? How did I do that? Yeah, because it didn't grow over here either. Did I run out? Where did it go, guys? It must have had it when it was down here at Neria. So somewhere between Neria and this maintenance tower, it actually lost its cars. Well, that's a good trick. So I would have got a little bit more, but I don't know how to force it through that section without a bit of track. Oh, well. I think I'm just going to take the silver and be happy. If you guys are playing along, hopefully I've given you enough of a hint that you can know how to get a gold on it. I think if I redid it, I could get a gold quite easily now. I would only demolish track on sections I've already been through. Oh, there, now it's got its stuff again. That's really weird. Anyway, the time's up, so there's nothing to do. Alright, well, silver's a silver. Like I said, if I was redoing it, there's a couple little things I would do better, and I bet you gold isn't that hard, honestly. So, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's just a little funny puzzle map, just for a bit of fun. And I'll see you guys next time for another mission.